Hisashiburi da ne, minasan. Welcome to Game Grammar, where we use video games to study Japanese. In the classic dating sim, Tokimeki Memorial, it is said that if someone confesses their love to another person under a certain tree, they will be happy together forever. You must win the heart of a girl, as well as prevent rumors from being spread, in case the other girls might think ill of you and ruin your love life. The girls' personalities are basically one-dimensional, but it's fully voiced and has tons of dialogue with everyday vocabulary, so it's a great learning tool. If you like the sound of that, but aren't all about wooing girls, there are also Tokimeki Memorial games where you get to date boys, so there's that. Today, we're focusing on Saki Nijino's birthday. She's the sporty one, so getting a present for her should be easy, right? Note, the name we chose for the player character is Masahiro Sakurai, a completely random assemblage of kanji that we drew out of a hat. There's no coincidence, it's completely random, I assure you. Let's dive on into the dialogue, huh? Let's start slow. あ、今日は虹野さんの誕生日じゃないか? プレゼントとかどうしようかな? 今日 means today, and the wa particle tells us that 今日 is our subject. 今日は we're talking about 今日. Nijino is the surname of this girl called Saki. It's normal for classmates to refer to each other by their last names, followed by the appropriate honorific. In this case, san. Tanjoubi means day of birth. Since names and birthdays are both nouns, we use the no particle between them to connect them together. This describes the final noun, so what kind of tanjoubi? Nijino-san no tanjoubi, Nijino's birthday. Janai means not, but don't take it literally. In this case, it's more rhetorical, especially evident by the use of the ka particle. Purezento means present or gift. Tanjoubi no purezento. Toka starts a list, but there's nothing else on that list, so the rest is up to our imagination. It's kind of like a present, etc., or a present or something like that. Doshiyo is a pretty common phrase you'll hear. Shiyo is kind of like let's do it, a form of suru, to do. This volitional form expresses what we intend to do, and do means how or in what way, so doshiyo is how should I do it, and the kana is how you end questions, really emphasizing the uncertainty. あ、今日は虹野さんの誕生日じゃないか? プレゼントとかどうしようかな? Ah, isn't today Nijino's birthday? What should I do? Should I give her a present or something? We're given two options here. プレゼントをする and プレゼントをしない. As before, suru means to do, and the o tells us what we are acting on. But it can also turn some nouns into verbs. You'll hear it a lot with loan words like doraibu suru. So, purezento suru, or here, purezento o suru, means to present, like to give a present, not give an oral presentation. Shinai means not do, and purezento shinai means don't give a present. Obviously, we want to give her a present, right? After all, the transmission of material possessions in the place of honest communication about our feelings is the basis of human interaction. Nani o presento shiyou kana? Nani means what. The o particle tells us what we're verbing, what we're doing the verb to. So like, choko o presento suru is to give chocolate as a present, and nani o presento suru is to give what? The shiyou kana is similar to what we saw earlier, and the same principles apply. It's something we intend on doing, and the kana is how we end questions. Strict translation of kana depends on the sentence. It could be should I or I wonder, and in this case, both could work. Translation is often an art just as much as it is a science. Nani o presento shiyou kana? What should I give her as a present? Our options are sutenresu chori setto, kusatta tamago, T-shatsu. Sutenresu means stainless. Chori is cooking and setto is set, so it's a stainless steel cooking set. She's sporty, not really into cooking, I think, so I'll pass. Kusaru means to rot or to go bad. It sounds like kusai, stinky, but remember that the kanji are different. Kusatta is the past tense form of kusaru, so it is already rotten, it rotted. Tamago means egg. When you put verbs in front of nouns, the verb describes the noun, so a kusatta tamago is an egg that rotted. Wait, I'm trying to make this girl like me. Why am I giving her a rotten egg? Is this a joke, or have all the dating sims warped my expectations of what women actually like? T-shatsu means t-shirt. Pretty much everyone likes t-shirts, right? So this seems like the safest option to me. Yoshi, t-shatsu o purezento shiyou. Yoshi means alright, as in, alright, I'm going to do this, not in the are you alright sense. Like before, しよう is used to express intention of doing something, but you have to translate it here as I'll give her a present, and Tシャツを tells us that we're presenting the t-shirt. よし、T シャツをプレゼントしよう. Alright, I'll give her a t-shirt as a present. あ、虹野さん。桜井くん。
どうしたの?
くん is the honorific used for young boys. It isn't as formal as san, but she isn't being rude by any stretch of the imagination. どうした means what's the matter, and no at the end of the sentence tells us it's a question, kind of like か, but it sounds a little softer. 桜井くん、どうしたの? 今日、誕生日だよね。はい、プレゼント。The yo particle is used at the end of a sentence to express certainty, emphasis, or contempt. Ne is another particle used at the end of a sentence, but when used beside yo, it goes after it. Here it indicates emphasis. Hai means yes, but in this case it's more like here, to bring the listener's attention to the present they bought. 今日、誕生日だよね。はい、プレゼント。Today is your birthday, so here, it's a present.
私に? ありがとう。開けてもいいでしょ?
私 is a female first-person pronoun, so it means I, used by women and girls and stuff. Ni is a particle that in this case expresses to whom something is given. The sentence is incomplete, but it's easy to infer the rest, something like 私にプレゼントしている? You are giving a present to me? ありがとう means thank you. 開ける means to open. The te form with mo means even if. 開けても even if I open it. Adding e, which means good or okay, after the te mo means can I do verb, so even if I open it, is it okay? 開けてもいい? Can I open it? でしょ is a shortened でしょ, which is from des. Des just ends sentences politely yet firmly. But as でしょ, she's seeking the listener's agreement, she's wanting a response. Japanese conversations like to keep people on their toes with little extra things like this. 私に? ありがとう。開けてもいいでしょ? For me? Thank you. Is it okay if I open it? いいよ、開けても。どう? Since E means good or okay, he's saying he gives her permission. It's said that when receiving a present, Japanese people will reject it 3 times out of politeness, and those who are not willing to put up with that might say, 遠慮するな, if they're rude or an anime guy or something, or 遠慮しないで, which is much more polite. They both translate to, don't refrain from doing it. The 開けても is the same as previously, even if you open it. He's just repeating what she said to emphasize that it is, in fact, okay to open it. He's sort of just turned her whole sentence around, actually. どう means how, or in what way, or how about. Or what he's trying to say is, what do you think about it? いいよ、開けても。どう? It's okay, you can open it. What do you think?
嬉しい。大切にするね。
嬉しい means happy or glad or pleasant. Note that Japanese people will say this out of politeness as well, even if they hated the present. Those tricky polite people. 大切 means important, so 大切にする would literally be to do importantly. We'd translate it more like to treasure or to take good care of. 嬉しい、大切にするね. Oh, I'm so happy, I will treasure this. まあまあ、喜んでもらえたな。こんなもんかな。まあまあ means so-so, and 喜ぶ is to be glad. The te form with もらう means to receive a favor for someone. It becomes もらえる to be able to receive, and then もらえた, past tense, was able to receive. This isn't strictly about being able or being capable, but has more of a it was completed nuance to it in this case. Note that it's her being happy but him receiving it. Just how it works. こんな means such or like this. もんか is a more casual way of saying ものか, and in this case こんなもんかな expresses uncertainty. Maybe this is the way it is. まあまあ、喜んでもらえたな。こんなもんかな。She was kind of glad. Maybe this is the way it is. Let's see what happens if we give her that rotten egg instead, just because we can.
あなたの気持ちは嬉しかったわ。
気持ち is tough to translate as just one thing, but generally speaking, it's feelings or thoughts or emotions. あなた means you, so just like before with no, あなたの気持ち are your feelings or thoughts. 嬉しかった is the past tense form of 嬉しい. To form a past tense e adjective, you substitute the e with かった. Wa is a sentence-ending particle that adds femininity to a sentence. Wa? Note the tricky wa particle. It's still a subject marker, but using basic patterns. You might read this sentence as, the thoughts themselves were happy. Kimochi wa ureshikatta. Instead, here, the wa is replacing subordinate particle markers like ga to add some extra emphasis. We know from context that Nijino-san is still the subject of the sentence, not kimochi, and it is her happiness which is related to our thoughts. Since this is all context, the only way to really learn this one is to read a lot of Japanese. So get cracking. Anata no kimochi wa ureshikatta wa. I'm happy for the thought. Anmari yorokonde moraenakatta. Shippai datta kana? When you use anmari in the negative sentence, it means not very. Moraenakatta is like moraeta, except moraenai is our negative, did not receive, and moraenakatta is its past tense, could not receive. Her being happy, I couldn't receive it. It didn't happen because I gave her a rotten egg. Shippai means failure or mistake. Datta is the simple past tense form of the verb da, or was. Anmari yorokonde moraenakatta. Shippai datta kana? I wasn't really able to get a delighted reaction from her. Was that a failure, I wonder? Okay, so process of elimination, we found all the bad gifts, so let's go back and grab that good one.
こんなものもらっちゃっていいの？嬉しい。大切にするね。
Mono means thing. Moratchau is a more casual way of saying moratte shimau, which is the te form with shimau, which means to do something by mistake, or rather, to do something completely. We aren't accidentally giving her the gift, she's not accidentally receiving it, it's more like she's receiving it entirely for keepsies, no takebacks, no erasies. The tei form is the same as the temoi we saw earlier, just a bit more casual. Is it okay if I receive this? Note that, like with the egg, she says all of this without saying atashi wa or anything. When she says ureshii, we know that she is the one who is happy just through context. こんなものもらっちゃっていいの？嬉しい。大切にするね。Is it really okay for me to have something like this? I'm so happy. I'll take good care of it. あんなに喜んでくれるなんてプレゼントしてよかった。Anna means such, but referring to something away from both the speaker and the listener. Ni turns anna into an adverb so that it can modify a verb. It's kind of like, in such a way as that. Kureru replaces morau here. Morau means to receive, whereas kureru means to give, but only if someone else is giving it to you. At the end, they both mean that we got something. The yorokonde kureru means that she was happy and gave us her happiness. Nante, after verbs or nouns, really emphasizes that. Like, underline that word 3 times emphasizes it. So, Anna ni yorokonde kureru nante is kind of like to be given happiness in such a way, wow. Shite comes from suru. In what we call the te form, it kind of acts like a comma. Yokatta is past tense for ii, so good became was good. Presento shite yokatta literally means to give her a present, comma, it was good. But in good English, we'd say, I'm glad I gave her a present. Anna ni yorokonde kureru nante presento shite yokatta. I'm glad I gave her a present because of such a delighted reaction. Wait, I thought she was sporty. Cooking sets aren't sporty unless it's like the Great British Baking Show? Or one of those YouTube prep meal channels. Maybe she really likes cooking. Or maybe she just likes it when people spend a lot of money on her. Perhaps there is more to Nijino than meets the eye. Thanks for sticking around for this very tokidoki episode of Game Grammar. If you want to learn more about the Japanese grammar featured in games, give us a follow, check out our past videos, all that good stuff. If you have questions, hit us up in the comments or on Twitter or on our Discord, and if you want to learn more about treating women as complex individuals instead of as dating sim goals, I can't help you there, I'm not the best resource for that. Try talking to a woman you trust. And as always, a huge shout out to our patrons who help support the channel, even during our brief downtime. A super special thanks to Keaton, Sarah Mayfield, Malith, and Brendan Heisler, and everybody else at all the other tiers too. Thank you so much. It means a lot to have support from you all, and it definitely encourages us to keep going, so thank you so much. Keep studying, keep practicing. Ganbatte minasan! Let's go.